there you are, YouTube. Do. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. But if you did, I'd greatly appreciate it. So, make that choice. Let's see. Let's go to my movie collection behind me and do a random ranking. We've been doing a lot of these lately. It's been a busy time at work, especially today. My goodness. It was busy. Woke up at 5. Got to work around 7. Got home at, what was it, 7:30. So, man, that was a long day. That might be a record for this job. Anyway, busy. So, I don't know, you know what, let's just pick 3. Sometimes when I'm just like ready for bed, I'll just pick out 3 movies that are next to one another. And then rank those, but we'll make it random. Okay, let's do, you know what? I'm not over here very often, am I? Maybe I am. Maybe if I go down here. Oh, come on, this is in the way. Hey, Slimer, don't fall. 1, then, I don't know, maybe over here? Have I done this before? And then, I don't know, maybe something right here? Or up high. Now we gotta make sure I've seen these. Whoa. Yes, and yes. Hey, look at that. Okay. I'm gonna start with this one because I gotta think about it a little bit. And that is the Chronicles of Narnia. But this is the Prince Caspian one, and I'm pretty sure, is Reepicheep in this? Yes. Okay. So, I remember starting this one. Wait, Prince Caspian. Oh, no. I'm thinking of Dawn Treader. Okay. Dawn Treader's the 3rd one. So, Prince Caspian, I'm trying to remember. Okay, I'm gonna spout out a spoiler here, and then in the comments, I need your help. Is this the one where... I don't think it is. Is Dawn Treader the one where, here's a spoiler, Reepicheep dies? I think it's Dawn Treader. So, if that's the truth, which I think it is, I'm going to say this one I just wasn't as into. Here's the thing, when I first saw the first Chronicles of Narnia, I was hyped to see it, right? Because, like, Lord of the Rings was supreme. I mean, that was just, like, top tier. It is top tier cinema, right? It's just like it's the greatest stuff that has come out of filmmaking. And fantasy was just like taken over, right? And this looked like the first movie looked like it was going to be the next big thing. And I remember going to see it and just being like, whoa. It was like Diet Lord of the Rings, like truly Diet Lord of the Rings. And I was like watching it, and then like Santa Claus shows up, and I'm like, my goodness, this is for babies. Lord of the Rings felt grown up, sophisticated, gritty. And then I'm watching this children's movie with Santa Claus in it, and just like bad lines, bad delivery, bad CGI in some spots, good makeup in some spots. And I was like, oh man, this is for babies, this is for 6-year-olds. And then they made like Spiderwick Chronicles, and I don't know what else was coming out around that time. Pan's Labyrinth, but hey, Pan's Labyrinth, like that's some R-rated stuff, right? That's what I was looking for. But I don't know, Bridge to Terabithia or something. I don't know. Aragon. Ugh, that movie sucked. Anyway, this movie I was not as into. So I already was not that big into the Narnia franchise to begin with, and this wasn't better. But you know which one I did like? The 3rd one. The 3rd one actually made me cry when Reepicheep died. All right. I feel like so animated right now, which is weird because I'm tired. Maybe I'm in that loopy stage. Next we have The Addams Family. This is the first Addams Family. This is not Addams Family Values, so no, Joan Cusack is not in it. I know she's a fan favorite with these films. Everybody loves Joan Cusack, but honestly, this was like my movie more so than the sequel. I always loved this one more because it felt more maybe like the show, and I was kind of familiar with the show a little bit. And then like we introduced this new character in the sequel, and then there's Pubert and all that. And wasn't Pubert like the original name for Pugsley before it went in, before the Addams Family like started or something? I can't remember, but like there's a connection with Pubert in his name. I think I think that was Pugsley's maybe original name. Was going to be his name. But yeah, I like this movie more than the sequel. But that's not to say I don't like the sequel. I do. But I remember with this... Oh, here. Let's go over here. I'll be right back. Hello. Someone I met on here on YouTube. Hexier. Just like talking nostalgia, talking about the Addams Family and stuff, sent me this. And I remember eating this cereal because a lot of times if I'm talking about this movie, I'm talking about this cereal. And I loved this cereal, and I'm always talking about it on the channel. And he was like, hey, you know what? I have a box of it. Let me send it to you. So this is like a treasured piece in my collection. So thank you. Hexier, thank you. But yeah, okay, what am I trying to say? I don't know, I saw this in the theater with my dad, and I ate the cereal, and I love it. I love the flavor of it. And also I had this like magazine of the Addams Family. It was just like Addams Family magazine or something, right? And it had like little tear-up posters and stuff. And when this movie came out, I had a huge crush on Wednesday. I don't know if I had a crush on Christina Ricci though, because she's in other stuff, and I never felt that way when I was little. It was literally just, I think, Wednesday. I had a crush on Wednesday and only Wednesday. So I remember in this magazine when I was a kid, I tore out these little like tear-out posters, and I put Wednesday on my wall, but I didn't want, I don't know, like I was always like embarrassed to have crushes. I didn't want anybody talking about it or pointing it out to me, right? So I remember tearing out other posters from that magazine and then pasting those or taping those to my wall also to throw the scent, basically. I didn't want people to know I had a crush on Wednesday, so if I also had a poster of Cousin It or Lurch or whoever up on my wall, people aren't going to think I have a crush on Wednesday, because I was like secretive about it. I was like, I don't know. I was just like a little boy scared that people were gonna know that I liked a girl or something. I don't know. So, but anyway, those are like my big memories of the Addams Family movie, and like the things kind of surrounding it was this, and well, seeing it in the theater with my dad, but also this, and then that magazine with the tear-out posters. But yeah, really like this movie a lot. Next we have The Visit by M. Night Shyamalan. This was great. I wouldn't call it a return to form, because this is more like a horror film in the sense that it's like, I don't know, faster. I don't know what am I trying to say? You know how like they ran away from the word horror with The Sixth Sense because they wanted to call it more like thriller to sort of elevate it, and Signs probably the same thing. But this feels like horror, where you don't have to like change the genre, to label it. You can just go ahead and say horror and everybody agrees. But anyway, M. Night Shyamalan making a horror film, and I think doing a good job here. I think this one's kind of up there middle, because I like his early stuff, and then probably this or Split. I like Knock at the Cabin too. So I don't know. It's I think it's, you know, it's in the middle, but I like it, that sort of thing, you know. So I'm guessing it's in the middle, but the higher middle, because the early work is all up top, pretty much. So yeah, I think this is probably upper middle. But anyway, what Jaws did for sharks and Psycho did for showers, The Visit will do for grandparents. All right. Prince Caspian is even better than the first. Magical masterpiece. 2 snaps up, says Joel Siegel. You can't do that. 2 thumbs up is a Siskel and Ebert thing. Here, Joel Siegel's trying to say 2 snaps up. Come on. Weird is relative. Any other fun things I can say? The Magic of Narnia returns. Walt Disney Pictures and Walden Media present Creepy and Suspenseful. This is fun. I like saying that stuff in that voice. Anyway, I know exactly how we're going to rank them, and we're going to do it like this. Easy. Addams Family, obviously. Then The Visit, M. Night Shyamalan. And then we're going to end it with Narnia, Prince Caspian, my least favorite of the 3. Because I would probably go maybe the first one, then Dawn Treader, then this one. Or maybe I'd have to rewatch Dawn Treader, because it might be Dawn Treader, then the first one, and then this one. But anyway, here we go. One more time. The Addams Family, The Visit, and Narnia. But my question to you is, have you seen these films? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.